Sachin scores a magnificent century. India is cruising at 267 for 1. A score of 350 looks guaranteed. But then, Dale Steyn unleashes absolute hell. 9 wickets lost for just 29 runs.
So many watching.
This is the story of India's only defeat in 2011.
Steyn to Sehwag. We're off. Shot, very good shot. Helped over mid-on for 4. Fantastic start by Virender Sehwag.
It doesn't matter if it is Saiful Islam or it is Dale Steyn. If the ball is in his half, he's going to smack it. Fractionally overpitched. And away goes the Delhi bomber. Yes, picking it over mid-on, and this is a fast outfield already. Well, what a start, and this game's set up nicely.
Big shout, huge shout. Not out, says umpire Simon Talbot. Bit of a thought from Morne van Beek. He's run up to the stumps and had a bit of a chat to the bowler.
There's the thing with Sehwag, he doesn't move his feet much. He stays on the side of the ball, so if it hits his front pad, we more often than not see middle and off stump, which clearly suggests this would have gone down the leg side.
Beautiful delivery. Dale Steyn will be looking to ensure that he uses his strength, which is bowling quick and swinging the ball up front.
This will be interesting to see is the pace in this pitch as well. I think it will be a little bit on the slower side as compared to some of the other pitches we've seen here in Nagpur.
Edged and gone for 4. Oh dear. Morne Morkel cannot believe it. It's the perfect delivery. It's what he's looking for, but nobody went for it.
Cracking delivery, this right on the money. And it was a tentative poke. It had to be the keeper's catch. There's no way Graham Smith would have been expected to take that. It was a regulation catch for the keeper.
Quick single. Oh, it's gone for 4. 4 overthrows. There was backup, but it went through them. In the air, nobody on that side. 1 bounce and over the fence for 4.
Well, he'll be disappointed, Dale Steyn here. The field is set on the offside. So once he drifted onto the pads, Sehwag's eyes were lit up. Free hit for him, really. He's using the pace of the bowler, picking it up. 1 bounce over the rope. So the Indians off to a flyer. 3rd boundary for Sehwag.
It's a big miss from a quality operator. There's confirmation of where the field is. The 2 men out on the offside. It's missed again and it's gone for 4 wide.
And Steyn can't believe it. There was a look for a first slip from Graham Smith towards Steyn saying, what's going on here?
Into 3rd man boundary. One of his favorite shots. Sehwag. He's got to be mindful of that fielder at 3rd man, but he played it wide enough. Great shot. Absolutely brilliant from Sehwag.
Man, what do you do as a fast bowler? Not much wrong with his delivery. As you will find out when you see it, but this is magnificent stuff. Just standing up tall. Just dismissed from his presence with utter disdain by Sehwag.
Full leg delivery, and he's gone for the off drive. The 2nd boundary of the over. It's terrific cricket here. He's gone for it. His 3rd boundary of the over.
And this is a bullet, a real tracer bullet as it goes past the man at point. It flashes past him.
Short ball, he's gone for it. Hasn't quite timed it as well, but this is a quick outfield. The 50 comes up for India. This is going to be 4. Everything going India's way at the moment. 7 overs gone. It's 57 for the wicket. Great shot. Full length delivery and dispatch for 4. That's the strength of this man.
to err in length a little bit, he'll put it away. He's done that in style. A good wicket, not much of movement. He's hit through the line. That's a good shot, was in the air. But he picked the cap beautifully. That's what you do in one-day cricket. Hit a bit on the up. He was lucky to bisect the cover and the short cover fielder.
I tell you, it's not the first time that a good ball has been hit for four. Have a look at it. In a decent length, it wasn't too wide, hit on the up. These two class batsmen are trusting this pitch. Once again, 9 runs from the over with 1 ball to go.
It's going to be a test of Graham Smith's captaincy skills at the moment. Oh, that's a great shot again. That's the Tendulkar trademark. 14 of the over, 70 for no loss after 8.
Like the way he said no. And South Africa, you've got to say, have been a little, well, unlike South Africa, a bit ragged in the field. Been overthrows, there's been a drop catch. There again, bonus run for India. Great shot, and it's going to be 6. Dale Steyn is getting some stick out here in Nagpur.
Short, got it what it deserved. Then into position very quickly, put it over the square leg boundary.
Big shot, good shot. Made sure that it was wide off mid-on. Picked up the slower ball and put it away for 4. That's a beautiful shot. Just making room. Going inside the ball and playing into our hole for cover to get to 50. A fantastic half century for Virender Sehwag off just 44 balls. It's his 37 in one-day internationals.
It's hit down to mid-off. Sensible batting. Brings up the 100 for India in just 11.4 overs. That's the quickest 100 so far in this competition.
Dumini into the attack and it goes for 4 straight away. It was short. That's what allowed Virender Sehwag to open up that offside. Very well placed and executed. Shot, very good shot. Sachin Tendulkar using his feet and getting to the ball before it pitched. And it's gone straight down the ground for 4.
Well, for me, it's been brilliant watching Sachin because everybody knows that Sehwag is a sort of player who intimidates you as a bowler. He hits you anywhere and fast bat speed and everything. Sachin's just batted. All he's done is just played, as we know he can play. 47 or 30 balls, outscored. Here we go, over the top again. Man trying to get round, doesn't make it. Will it go for 4? No.
That is a fantastic effort at a catch. AB de Villiers is the man who is long off, and he's got acres and acres to make up to try and get to this. Not quite as square as he'd have liked Sachin Tendulkar. He'd have felt he was safe, and have a look at how close AB de Villiers got. Big shout, huge shout. Nothing given by the crowd. They feel it's close. Graham Smith will want to go upstairs and have a look. They need a wicket desperately, South Africa. Gotta go, surely. Yes, there it is. Looking from the naked eye, on-field call. On-field call, missing the stumps. So, a not out, the crowd know already. Robin Peterson in his second over has gone for 14 so far. Sachin on 49. Gone for the single, and pretty close to Sehwag getting run out, but no, it's Sachin Tendulkar getting to one-day international 50, number 94. It's off just 33 deliveries, much quicker than the brutal Sehwag. It's been Sachin who's been brutal today. Oh goodness, that has been absolutely smoked. He hit that so hard, it went a long way up in the air.
hit it, I thought it was 14 rows back. It went so high. Look at it. Amla makes a lot of ground here. Just gets over the rope in the end. A little bit low on the bat, maybe. Maybe that was it. 6 nevertheless.
Beautifully placed. A long hop, and Sehwag had ample time to hit it wherever he wanted off the back foot. Now, did he get some edge there? There seemed to be 2 sounds. Or was it the bat hitting the glove? There definitely was a sound.
I heard the same 2 sounds as you did. Yeah, it's got a very, very thick edge on it.
Bowled him. That's gone through. Sehwag giving himself room to hit it through the offside. Just seemed a casual shot. But it brings about an end to a terrific partnership.
I don't know whether he's just misjudged the length here. Or whether this just came onto him a little bit quicker than he thought. Is he late on it? Oh, he's nicked it. Nicked it onto the off stump. It was missing leg. Wonderful entertainment. Virender Sehwag, thank you. Fantastic. 142 for 1.
Gautam Gambhir comes out to bat at number 3. He replaces Delhi teammate Virender Sehwag.
It's a loud appeal. Johan Waters on the pad of Gautam Gambhir. What else is the umpire? Last time to bowl now to someone who's just trying to get in. Gautam Gambhir, well, if that's how he's going to get in, South Africa are going to have problems. He's down the wicket, given himself room to swing, free his arms. Just 1 bounce into the advertising board.
149 for 1.
The bottom edge, through the legs of Morne van Wyk. The chases on, Dale Steyn gets a boot out. That's great work. Dale Steyn, trusty right booter. Saves 4 runs.
The spinners have pulled back things. Peterson and both at the moment is trying to get back in this game, trying to get their team back in this game.
Yep, those fast bowlers did go for runs early on. It's a good shot out into the deep point. Great work on the boundary. Johan Waters, he's a good fielder out there. He's faster, he's got a good arm. Cutting that down just to 1. South African fast bowlers did go for runs. They did create opportunities though. Graham Smith maybe thought, well, if he carries on, maybe they will create some more opportunities. Wasn't to be. Early on, both fast bowlers disappearing at a rate of knots.
Well, that was expected. Tendulkar was looking at the scorecard and he's saying, well, the run rate has dipped a bit. This is something he's looking to do in this situation. He's hitting some 6s in this tournament, and at crucial times, calculated risk. He's hit 6 6s so far in the tournament. 8 6s, and this is the last one.
We always look to the other bigger fellas of hitting boundaries towards the end of the innings, but let me tell you, when the little master hits them, they do stay hit.
Oh, missed it. Almost overbalancing on that occasion. Tendulkar, good delivery from both up, drawing the batsman forward.
Oh, that's a big heave by Gautam Gambhir. He had picked his spot over mid-on, and very rightly so.
Pressure clearly getting to Gautam Gambhir. He's got 26 of 40 balls, where the run rate has been largely in excess of 7, touching 8 runs and over. And this is very unlike him. This is like an old-fashioned slog from Gambhir. Taken on the full, and he's found the gap. You can see the command he has over the bowling and over his own game. Brings up the 200 for India.
Good shot in the gap as well. Gone for 4.
Good to see you changed your thinking a bit. We're talking about 450 with me at the break, the drinks time.
What's this bowling in league?
That's the short delivery. A loose start by South Africa, and very rightly put away by Gautam Gambhir. That'll take the pressure off him a bit.
Up in the air, is their man there? No. In the gap. 1, 2, 3, 4 bounces and 4 runs. 12 off the over, 215 for 1. Good shot. Very good shot, good use of the feet. Was quickly down the pitch and over the offside. Lance Klubner now alongside me, and he'll appreciate that shot.
Thanks, Pom. He got off the mark to a shot like that, and he's just done it again. It's not the easiest shot in the world to play. Got to be able to trust the wicket, trust what the ball is doing, and he's done just that. A couple of bounces into the advertising board.
It's gone fine. The sweep shot this time, it's a fast outfield. Faf du Plessis after it, and he can't stop it. Oh dear, might have done himself an injury as well. 4 runs to Gambhir in India. Seems to be all right.
Well, it's the bottom edge, and this is commitment. This is what South Africa are going to need. Head first into the advertising boards.
Well fielded, very well fielded. Faf du Plessis is a good fielder. It was struck fiercely.
That's right, Pom. That's the commitment we're going to need in the field. Faf du Plessis again. A whip from Morne Morkel. Sachin Tendulkar back on strike. I think Pom was best to keep quiet and just let the crowd tell the story here.
Yes, indeed. I was just going to explain that the cheer was not for the Gambhir run necessarily, more for the fact that that run brought Sachin Tendulkar on strike. 99 not out from 90 balls. Mid-on, mid-off up in the circle. Cover and mid-wicket in place with backward point also in the circle. Here's Morkel. Listen to them go.
Wonderful entertainment he's provided, Sachin Tendulkar, even without his trusty old dirty bat that he normally uses. And he's shown he's good enough. Got 100 against a wonderful save. He's going to call it with any old piece of willow. But here we go.
There it is. Listen to the applause. Sachin Tendulkar, 99 international 100. 51 in test matches, 48 in one-day internationals. His 6th in World Cup cricket. His 5th against South Africa. His 2nd in this ICC Cricket World Cup 2011. There's a first. It's the first time he's scored 100 here at the VCA Stadium. Gambhir on to 50. They cheer again. 23rd ODI 50.
There we go. It's up the middle of Gautam Gambhir's bat. It's 1 bounce. 4 runs. Just got the feeling that something had to give. Both batters reached their milestones. Gautam Gambhir the first to respond.
Oh, superb shot. And he's played a few today, but that could be arguably, inarguably, the best we've seen in the innings.
He stood tall. He's not the tallest of men, but he's on his tiptoes here. A little bit of whip from Morne Morkel, slapped over cover. Sachin Tendulkar really is at his very, very best. He's a light to watch. It's not nice if you're a South African on the field. Certainly, spectators here. Morne Morkel, well, what can you do?
Well, Simon Topel just made the signal for the batting power play. Slow delivery. You get a single this time, slight hesitation, directed. And Gambhir would have been heading towards the dressing room. Another chance here for another directed. The same end. Much to the delight because the result. But then India didn't lose a wicket, but a couple of chances, 1 over, or rather 1 ball for South Africa.
Good shot. Direct hit. They've given up. Don't go away because there's another shot this comes.
And once again a fumble. Had he collected it cleanly, there was a chance at the bowler's end for a direct hit. South African fielding has been a question mark today.
A wonderful shot. Look for Morne Morkel. They don't give width to any batter that's in, and particularly Gautam Gambhir. It's race past point, no chance for John Paul Dumley there. Races into the boundary.
He's just got better and better as the innings has progressed. Gautam Gambhir making room, using the pace of the bowler. His eyes on the ball. Good cutter. Gautam Gambhir, small man. Bonnie decides to come over the wicket. First ball, disappearing for 4. It's a big one from Gambhir. Doesn't get the distance, one bounce over the ropes. That's 2 consecutive boundaries from the left-hander. This is going to be out. Yes, taken by the fielder at point. Bonnie gets the wicket. Tendulkar is the man dismissed. It's gone for 111.
So the end of a wonderful innings from Sachin Tendulkar. He's furious with himself. The shot was on, didn't quite make contact. Ball spooning up towards the backward point. What a wonderful, wonderful batting exhibition from Sachin Tendulkar.
Tendulkar gone for 111. India 267 for 2. We saw Virat Kohli and Yuvraj Singh sort of warming up to come in next, and quietly Yusuf Pathan has sneaked out. Age 28. Had one very good cameo against Ireland. Slow delivery, and this could be out. Taken. Didn't get himself into the greatest position possible, but he's got a catch for himself, Kallis. So Gautam Gambhir is holding out to mid-off. This is something that happens in the batting power play. One of the reasons why a lot of batting teams feel that it's more a hindrance than anything else. So India losing 2 wickets. Gambhir falling in that fashion. Kallis in the end relieved that he hung on to it. It's 268 for 3. Yuvraj Singh is the new batsman in. Just have a look at the scenario here. 268 for 3, but 2 batsmen, both batting on 0. That's the first ball that Yusuf Pathan has faced. Yuvraj Singh at the other end hasn't faced a ball yet. So this is a great chance for South Africa to just come back and make that last session or the last 10 overs their own. Gautam Gambhir getting out in that fashion. Robert Jackman has just joined me in commentary.
Thanks very much, Sanjay. Now, one of the truest things said to me by Sean Pollock.
He's gone for it, and well, catch taken at extra cover. So Yusuf Pathan has gone for a duck with the second ball. And South Africa have truly realized that this is their chance.
And what Sean Pollock said was, it's not when you take the power play, it's how you bat in them. And at the moment, India aren't doing it very well. The 2.5 overs been bowled. They're 15 for 3 in the power play so far. Good catch from Smith. A danger man. And Pathan makes his way back to the pavilion for naught. And the score's 268 for 4.
I have to say, suddenly the scenario has changed a bit here in Nagpur. Mahendra Singh Dhoni is the new batsman in. And they're still in a great position here, 268. They're in the 41st over. Projected score is still quite good for India. Anything between 330, 340 on the cards, maybe even more. South Africa suddenly realized this is a good chance with 2 new batsmen at the crease, 1 wicket gone. Last ball. Just maybe shift the pressure from themselves onto the batting team for a while. Dhoni gets off the mark. Good rising delivery first up. Oh, he's gone for it. And that's a bit of a surprise for Johan Botha. It's a 6 straight towards the side screen.
Isn't it just? He just threw that up a little bit too high. And Yuvraj doesn't take a second invitation, not these days. He's in a beautiful run of form at the moment. He's struck that as sweet as you like.
Big shout from the off spinner. Umpire has a close look, close long look.
Graham Smith's raced in from point. Have a little conflab. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Are we going to go upstairs? They've been there once. They're going there again.
And you can see there, it's off the bat, clear deflection, deviation. So that's another Poor review called by South Africa.
Long on, getting underneath it, takes it. Both are making no mistake, and in the final ball of batting power play, India lose another one. So 4 wickets falling in 5 overs, and South Africa back in it.
This wicket could be really quite crucial because such a good striker of the ball. Slower ball from Kallis. He knows then that he hasn't got all of it. Look, just looks at his bat, waits for the catch to be completed, and he's on his way. Poor to the catcher, Virender Sehwag, and the man who's out. He's got for 12 from just 9 balls, but it's 283 now for 5.
30 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. Once again, batting power play doing the damage for the batting side.
It's not the first time, is it, that the batting power play has been the best bowler. 30 for 4. There we go, another one down. Peterson this time, caught and bowled.
Well, the Indians just losing their way after being in such a commanding position. Just lost 1 wicket after another since Tendulkar's dismissal. Soft dismissal here. Virat Kohli just chipping it in the air, giving Peterson catching practice. And wickets falling in a heap. Another one bites the dust here. Kohli goes for 1, 286 for 6. So Harbhajan Singh comes out to the middle. 286 for 6 at the moment. Last 5 wickets have fallen for just 19 runs.
Four dot balls at this stage is very, very valuable indeed.
What you can also see is that the ball is not quite coming onto the bat. It's just slowing up this pitch. And some turn there.
Indian spinners will be happy to see this. Good seam position here from Peterson. Beautiful delivery.
Bowled him right on the money. Dale Steyn, full length, and it crashes into middle stump. So wickets are continuing to tumble here for the Indians. Number 7 goes down.
Full and straight, that's what they tell you to do. And that's exactly what this is. A little bit of reverse as well. Harbhajan just swinging across the line. Dangerous player in all sorts of circumstances, but not anymore tonight. With the bat anyway, he's gone for 3. 293 for 7.
So Zahir Khan has come out to the centre. And another good over for the South Africans. Just 1 run of it. 3 to go. It's 293 for 7. Peterson doing the right thing, attacking the stumps, just bearing his flight, keeping the ball up to the bat.
The field is in tight too, Ravi.
That's in the air. There is long on. Moni Morkel making no mistake. Tall man, covered ground quickly. And wickets just continue to tumble once again. Zahir looking for the big one. And only managing to find the fielder in the deep. The crowd stunned into silence.
Really is a danger of India not batting their 50 overs here. Should be knocking that along off and let Dhoni do this work. Good catch from Morkel, had to make some ground to his right. Big tall fella, big hands too. Zahir Khan out for 0, 294 for 8.
Ashish Nehra comes out to the middle. Who would have thought he would get an opportunity to bat? With India 267 for 1.
Well, he certainly didn't. Half an hour ago, 267 for 1. It's the last wicket to go. Zahir Khan going for the big hit. Morkel, 20 metres he makes to his right. Takes a good safe catch.
7 wickets for 27. The ball is turning. There's enough there for the spinners to feel interested. 295 for 8.
Missed the off stump by a fraction. Another coat of varnish.
So 2 overs to go. And Virender Sehwag, he'll have to take as much strike as possible, staying into his final over. And let's make no mistake, 295 still is a very good score on the surface. Just a case of what India could have got. Being in the position they were. The reason I say this is still a...
At least Ashish Nehra knows his job. He knows his job is to just try and get Dhoni back on strike. Varying lengths from Steyn. Some of those are slower balls as well as pace variation that we're showing you here. 143 is the green lines. Nehra cross with himself then, wasn't he, that he didn't get it down to third man. Only found the man backward point. Where's Steyn going to go now? Full?
In the air, straight to cover. MS Dhoni is still there at the non-striker's end, wondering what's happening.
Well, South Africa can't believe it. It's not a slower ball either. It's up there, he middles it, but straight into Smith's midriff. And he doesn't make mistakes. Ashish Nehra stood there for ages. I thought it might have been a no ball. He took so long to leave the crease. It's gone for naught though. 296 for 9.
So Munaf Patel has come out to the middle, last man for India. And he is the last man, that's it. 5 wickets for Dale Steyn. And what a comeback this is by South Africa. 9 wickets have fallen for just 29 runs in 9 overs. And is this a comeback or what? 267 for 1 at one stage, India. They've been pulled out inside 300 and inside their 50 overs.
Well, that was incredible. India were absolutely cruising with Sehwag and Tendulkar making the South Africans chase leather for the first 17 overs. Tendulkar batted fantastically well and chalked up his 99th international 100, his 48th in one-day internationals. At 267 for 1 in the 40th over, the Indians seemed to be on course for over 350. It's hard to work out how they were bowled out for just 296. What MS Dhoni thought of the collapse is anyone's guess. They didn't even bat out the overs. The South African fight back was thanks mainly to an inspired spell of bowling from Dale Steyn. His first 3 overs went for 24.
Good delivery. That's where he's been. Big improvements there on his control over the new ball. Lovely shot. Well, he's a class act, Hashim Amla. And I could hear a few claps around the ground. Nice.
Quick hands here, very quick hands. There's not much width on this, not much at all, but played it so late, hit it right under his eyes.
This should be 4. Not really from the meat of the bat, but good enough.
That's a bit of width. Will that go all the way? Yes, it does. Flies off the bat and flies past Munaf Patel at third man for a boundary. Not a very convincing shot, nevertheless effective. They say if you cut it hard. Hashim Amla did exactly that.
Yeah, width on offer from Ashish Nehra. It's Virender Sehwag in first slip. Had to get it closer to off stump. There again, that should be 4. It's a quick outfield, good slide from Tendulkar, does well. And gets a huge ovation. Really the kind of commitment that you see from this man. That's been a long time since I've seen him do the slide and did it really well.
That's amazing. Just have a look at that effort. Oh! Will it go to the third umpire?
Well, I think this is going to be a boundary. You can see Wild, maybe just touch and go. They have just saved some runs here. That's when he's in contact with the ball where the foot is touching. But that's not a great view. I think this one might just tell you what happened there. A difficult one for the third umpire. Yep, it's called boundary.
In the air, safe. Races away to the boundary. Got plenty of bat on that, Hashim Amla. Good thing with that shot, no half measures. He was pitched up, he went through with the shot.
You can see he picked out his spot. He hit it exactly there over extra cover. The margin of error on the surfaces is sometimes very, very less for the bowler. It's hard work bowling in the subcontinent. A lot of credit must be given to the Indian bowlers who run in, day out.
Worked away on the onside, excellent timing. This is typical Amla. Consecutive boundaries. And a nice way to end the over for the South Africans. 37 for no loss. He decided to go over the top. He'll get 4 for this. That's in the air, straight to Tendulkar. Can you believe it? Smith can't believe it. Well, Zahir Khan will take it. That was pitched up and it was smashed straight to Tendulkar, straight down his throat. And South Africa lose their first wicket.
It's a poor shot from Graham Smith. That's the wicket again, the change of pace. Given a simple catch to Sachin Tendulkar at mid-off. That's the 14th time he's removed him.
So Smith goes for 16. It's 41 for 1.
Jacques Kallis, age 35, one of the top players in world cricket. 11,000 runs for him in the shorter format, and he'll have a job to do.
Keeps really low. Again, change of pace.
Does squat on Hashim Amla. Not good signs. Ball going through the keeper on the bounce. He's played exceptionally low. And Munaf Patel to continue. Some wonderful fielding. And Hashim Amla. Well, I don't think he does beat the arm of Virat Kohli. He's helped Virat Kohli's missed the stumps. Wonderful fielding. Hashim Amla not even in the picture. Very, very, very good fielding.
Gone for the big shot and got it over cover. 4 runs to Kallis and South Africa.
It's good running. Kallis it was who had to just move into overdrive there slightly. Correct, it might have been interesting, might have stretched him a little bit.
That was in the air, not far away from Virat Kohli. Brings up the 50-run partnership.
50 and 72 balls, so I want to lift that just a little bit to catch up the number of balls bowled to them.
So 49 Amla. That's a good half century. He knows he has a lot of work ahead of him, but he's paced this innings well. 50 or 58. It's 98 for 1.
That's the sweep. Was in the air, will pick up the gap. Yes, it will. A boundary for Kallis, a much-needed boundary for South Africa.
Yes, and good shot. He's fetched him from outside the off stump, so he could get it square. And it's a boundary after 11 overs, so a welcome one from the South African point of view. 45 minutes since the last boundary was hit. Oh, that was a chance. That was a chance. I think he didn't pick it, Yuvraj. He was coming in too quickly. Well, he'll be disappointed because normally, for someone like Yuvraj Singh, this would have been straight to him. I think the pace surprised him. Get the single in the end. He's been kept busy, Sachin Tendulkar.
A different kind of a hat in one-day cricket. Probably his lucky one.
He's walking extra bounce for Harbhajan Singh. And he's got a very, very important wicket. Amla was a man set. Amla was a danger man. But Harbhajan has struck here for India. Smart delivery, bounce, a little bit of turn, and Dhoni doing the rest.
It's a big wicket for India at this stage. They needed a breakthrough. Bounced a lot. A very good take by Mahendra Singh Dhoni. That will rest his nerves a bit. Amla gone for 61.
It's 127 for 2.
A.B. de Villiers walks into the fall of the wicket. In at number 4 for South Africa has been in terrific form in this World Cup. 200s already. And he will need a very good performance here tonight to see his team through. Very good one-day record, averaging 45.73. And what stands out is the strike rate. 11 hundreds, 25 50s.
So leg slip in place for him. For Kallis. It's 129 for 2.
How close was that? Exposed his stumps. Jacques Kallis looking to sweep onto the onside. In fact, it went past the off stump, I reckon. A long way across. Yep, off the glove, and Dhoni going with the spin. That's well played, very well played. Struck fiercely by Jacques Kallis.
It's another sweep. Would it go all the way? Yes, it does. That's placed very well by Jacques Kallis. 11 of the over, 144 for 2.
Big shot. He's got all of that and some. 6 runs.
150 comes up for South Africa. 153 for 2. And that's what I mean when I speak about de Villiers. Beautiful shot. The bounce did help the ball to travel that distance. There you see him do his stance. He will be the key for South Africa. It's gone 77 meters.
Well building, fantastic building. And Virat Kohli is dynamic in the field. It struck fiercely this, and how about that? The throw is right over the top.
We saw him fielding a little bit earlier. He had a shot at the stump. Hashim Amla wasn't even in the frame. He missed on that occasion. But he is calm, he's dynamic, he's young. He adds a lot to the India team. A bit of spin, slower through the air from Yuvraj Singh. He's also starting to pose a problem.
I said big moment, I tell you what. It's right in the balance here. India looking to try and take the initiative. South Africa trying to do the same. What a shot. What a fantastic shot. Minimum of fuss from A.B. de Villiers. One bounce and over the rope for 4.
The white cleaner ball. A.B. de Villiers. Sweet truck over extra cover. And that's what the newer ball can do. Flies off the bat, particularly for spinners are bowling. And your batters are in. They do and can take advantage of it. Not too much spin on off on that occasion. It's a wonderful shot.
Big shout. Big shout, and Zahir Khan is saying to his skipper, come on, have a check, I want you to check it. There you go, he's finally gone upstairs. Is it swinging back? Is it hitting in line with off stump? Is it hitting it outside off stump? That's the question for me. This shows us impact. Well, it's hitting the stumps now. It's more than 2.5 meters down the track. And it's hitting the off stump, but none of the ball is hitting middle. So the decision is fair, and he can stick with his. There you go. It's a good bounce up. Very good bounce up. Kallis coming back for a second. Gotta hurry. Oh, I reckon he's in trouble. I reckon he's in trouble here, Jacques Kallis. It was a good throw. It went into the gloves, and Dhoni had to move it from where he collected it to the stumps. That may well save Jacques Kallis.
players from the Indian team suggest Jacques Kallis maybe short of his ground. Good throw in from Harbhajan Singh. And yes, it's Jacques Kallis who's got a lot of work to do. Wonderful throw. Good work. Anderson Dhoni. There you go. The Wales are lifted. Jacques Kallis, a foot or so short. South Africa lose their third wicket. 172 for 2.
It's out. There's the confirmation on the big screen. I tell you what, a couple of things to take note of. It's a big wicket, lad, but fabulous work by Harbhajan Singh and also by Virender Sehwag. Kallis gone for 69. It's 173 for 3. JP Duminy walks to the crease for South Africa. He joins A.B. de Villiers. He's got a good career, average just under 42 and a good strike rate as well. 12 50s and 200s.
Got a job to do, Jean-Paul Duminy. Averages are one thing. We need to get back now. Replan running in. Jean-Paul Duminy now with a lot of work to do. So, batting power play, unfortunately at the loss of Jacques Kallis' wicket, a needless run out.
Oh, he's played that well. Very fine, down to third man. That's 4. Another good start for Ashish Nehra.
It's not its width. Jean-Paul Duminy plays this shot well. This opens the blade on it, guards it past the wicketkeeper. And it'll feel a lot easier, especially early on in the over. So South Africa with a lot of work to do. There's the ball really late on this occasion, under the eyes. Shy from Yuvraj Singh. A.B. de Villiers strips over his bat. Almost rugby style, goes in for a try. That just has to show that they are taking all the little singles on offer. The bat gets just stuck in the dirt. Oh, it could have been worse. A.B. de Villiers in for the try.
Inside edge, and that's 4 more. We've got to feel for the bowler. We call the 11th cut.
The Chinese cut. Any sort of cut that goes for 4 will do now. If you're a South African, heartache for the bowler. Ashish Nehra again never seems to have too much luck. The ball is flying away in awkward places. It always seems to be Ashish Nehra who's bowling.
Maybe there was some inside edge. Dhoni with the attempted run out. De Villiers is lightning quick between the wickets.
So is Virender Sehwag, and you take him on at your peril. Wicketkeepers are deadly accurate with a little scoop from behind the stumps. No real appeal, bit of an inside edge. Direct hit, and the keeper would have no doubt gone upstairs.
Slow delivery. Harbhajan Singh will be tested here. He's gone for the full length drive. He's done well.
Full length it is, and he's hauled it in.
It seems like maybe de Villiers will get Hashim Amla to run for it. Maybe that knock that he had on the knees, that throw from Yuvraj Singh, will just hurt him. The umpires are in conversation. Maybe it's taking a bit of time here because the Indians may be thinking he was fine, he was sprinting, and suddenly wants to go for a runner, but I'm sure it's hurting him. I mean, to be fair to A.B. de Villiers, he would always like to run for himself, isn't he? He's so quick between the wickets. And a very fit man. Gone. It's just gone over the head of point, and he'll get a boundary on the offside. Use the pace of the bowler. Second boundary for JP Duminy.
This is a good shot. He's made room for himself. Beat it over cover, just over the fielder.
He's gone for it. And he's found the gap too. So the second boundary in the over, 200 comes up for South Africa.
Bit of a gift from Manaf Patel, but you've still got to put them away. A.B. de Villiers is up to the task. Crashed that over mid-on to the head of Sachin Tendulkar. Yes, it's a full toss, but you still have to put it away, and he's done so admirably.
Well, interesting shot. And he's going to get 4 runs for it. Can't set a field for that kind of a shot. I'm not going to describe that shot. Maybe Robin might be able to.
Just a reverse sweep off the back of the bat. It's perfectly easy to play. Keep your eye on the ball, head down.
Yeah, it's so difficult to get away with the normal shots. So you can't really make sense to attempt something like that. So 5 runs from the first 2 balls. Sliced it over point, and that's going to be 4. Using the batting power play really well here, the South Africans. 9 runs from the first 3 balls of this over. It's gone up in the air. Has he got the distance? Yes, it seems like it. Lands on the side screen. This is turning out to be a big over for South Africa. 16 runs from it, 1 ball to go. 146 tournament sixes.
Beautifully struck, this, isn't it? Straight as you like. And long enough by a distance. Slower ball, stood still, good balance.
He's got it over the fielders. Brilliant shot. Really so difficult now to bowl to Villiers. In fact, the 50 comes up of just 38 balls. This is turning out to be a splendid innings from AB de Villiers. This could be out. Virat Kohli takes a low catch in the deep. And this is a big wicket. Correction, huge wicket.
Is it ever? A wonderful fielder, Virat Kohli. And it took a bit of skill from him to end a very skillful innings from AB de Villiers. He's hit it pretty well. Yeah, just dipped on it towards the end there. You just did well. Harbhajan loved it. Absolutely loved it. De Villiers gone for 52. 223 now for South Africa.
New batsman is Faf du Plessis, age 26. The calculated risk taken by Mahendra Singh Dhoni working. Got rid of the dangerous AB de Villiers. Harbhajan Singh getting his 250th one-day international wicket. I tell you what, this match, just the way it started, but the feeling is also going to end in that same fashion. It's been exciting at the start, and you can almost bet your bottom dollar that's going to be an exciting end to this game. Good use of the feet, and it's a very good shot. Well clear of that fielder at long off, and it might just be a 6 here, or is it going to be a boundary? Good shot nevertheless from du Plessis.
I never quite understand why the fielder can't help the umpire out here. We're now going to spend a little bit of time finding out whether this is 6 or 4, and the fielders watched it go over the rope. Why didn't he just say that was a 6, boss, and then we can get on with the game? There it is.
Has he taken the hands off now? In fact, he has. Wide signal. Duminy is walking off. It's wide and stumped. Another blow this for the South Africans, and it's come from nowhere. Indians will believe they're still very much in it. Every chance of winning it now. Double blow. First de Villiers, now Duminy. He misses it, Dhoni. In the end, collects it behind the stumps and takes the bails off. So third time lucky for MS Dhoni. Dhoni departs for 23. Another twist. 238 for 5. Morne van Wyk comes out to the middle. He's no mean batsman. He can really give this cricket ball a whack. Strongly built. He's got a job on his hands here. 59 needed from 45. That's in the air. Gautam Gambhir makes a mess of it. In the end, it goes to the boundary. That one moment looked as if it was going straight down his throat.
I don't think he got a hand on it. Whether he slipped at the last minute and slipped past the ball, I'm not sure. This will tell us. Just hasn't touched it. I think he slipped just a little bit here, Ravi. There. His feet go away from him, and he slides past the ball.
A loud shout. He was attempting the reverse sweep. The figure has gone up. He took his time, Ian Gould. Well, is there going to be a referral? Yes, they're reviewing.
Now, is it sliding down leg? No, it's hit. On-field call, it's hit enough. Only just, but Ian Gould's decision will stand.
Out. That'll get the crowd going. So another one goes down here for South Africa. So the heat is on. It's 2:47 for 6. Johan Botha comes out to the middle. Again, pretty useful lower down the order with the bat. And he comes in here with a lot of pressure on the South Africans. 50 needed from 36. Good shot. That will reach the boundary. With an offer, just waited on it, coolly put it away. Two is the call. They get it easily. This is good running. Good sensible cricket so far. He's got that through. And will get the boundary. It was Virat Kohli making a valiant effort there, but not good enough. So South Africa get the boundary in the over.
Fantastic effort from Kohli. He's run a good 50 metres to try and stop this. Gets a hand on it, but can't keep it in. Just like, look at that, brilliant. And then it'll roll all the way tantalisingly, and unfortunately the boundary is round, so it has to hit something eventually. Asking rate closer to 9.5 with that boundary.
Magnificent strikers. This has gone the distance. That's come right out of the screws. And this is turning out to be a huge over for South Africa. 13 runs of the first 4 balls. First a boundary. Now a clean strike for 6.
Right, as you say, out of the middle of the bat. It's gone way back. Suddenly it's under 8 and over required.
That's in the air. Will it land safely? No, taken in the deep. Suresh Raina doesn't miss many. He's just that to perfection. So after a 6 and a boundary, Botha looking for another big hit has perished.
Yeah, you see there again, the damage done. Got it back to 8 and over, and then gets out. New man's now got to come in. It's gone too high with no distance. Good catching though. 2 men converging on it. It's never easy. It's Suresh Raina, who's just been put back there, remember. Botha goes for an invaluable innings. Nevertheless, 23 from 15, 279 for 7.
So Robin Peterson comes out to the middle. That's when crossing over. When that catch was being taken, so du Plessis on strike. Here goes the hill. Suresh Raina, chance of a run out. Oh, the throw not good enough.
I'd rather have seen him slide the bat in rather than put it in. There it is, it's grounded. You can see the dust coming up from the end of the bat just before the bails came off.
Inside edge, 4 runs. So just the start South Africa wanted. Tremendous strike. It's all over. At least by the looks of it. It's a massive hit for 6, which means South Africa just need 3 from 4 balls to win this contest. Pin drop silence around the ground. Well, Ashish Nehra was asked to bowl the last over, and the first 2 balls have gone for 10 runs.
Yeah, feel for him. I really feel for him. That was just an ordinary delivery in terms of there was no pace taken off it. It was right in the slot, and Peterson hit it out of the middle of the bat. Look at that reaction.
2 is the call, and they should get it. So which means South Africa just need a run now to win this contest.
It's gone upstairs. Wonderful throw from Tendulkar, but I think the dive has saved Peterson. Yeah, he's well in. Everything's flat. He's got one hand on top of the bat, so he can't bounce.
So there you go, just 1 run needed from 3 balls. So that's it. That's cream through the covers. South Africa win the contest. A terrific match. There's pin drop silence around the ground. And this is a terrific win for the South Africans. They've beaten India and they're back on track.
Well, that was a stunning performance from Graham Smith's men. Hashim Amla and Jacques Kallis set up a solid platform for a successful run chase, but when Kallis was run out for 69, there would have been a few nerves in the South African dressing room. However, AB de Villiers continued his good World Cup form with a quick-fire 52 from 39 balls, and then Francois du Plessis held his nerve with a crucial 25 not out, which allowed Johan Botha and Robin Peterson to apply their finishing touches at pace. I don't think the Indian bowlers can take the blame for this defeat, but it did seem an odd decision, going with Ashish Nehra for the last over when Harbhajan had picked up 3 for 53 at his 9 overs and still had 1 left. So overall, a sensational victory for the South African